This is back to 99. Back with a super questionable movie review. I guess when it came out, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks ago or less than that, I went to go see, I guess I should conjugate it that way. I went to go see Dinner Thieves Part 2. And I didn't really want to see it, but the person I was going to the movies with, they didn't want to see Nosferatu. And I didn't really want to see Nosferatu either, but I didn't really want to go to the movies, but it was just something next to the restaurant we were at. So we're like, F it, let's try it out. I did not like Dinner Thieves Part 1 for the same reason I don't like most heist movies, is because I eventually, during the course of the movie, I want the robber to get away with it. In real life, robberies aren't romanticized, or they are violent, and maybe the people robbing, they don't have the best of reasons, right? But in the movies, they typically do, and you can understand why they want the money. And you can understand the logic behind the money is insured anyway, bro. Nothing's going to happen to it. So for me, if there is a robber who can figure out how to steal the money and steal from the corporations, not siphoning money out of people's bank accounts or scamming actual people, um, I'm all for it, you know? I don't like robbers who rob people, but businesses, banks, whatever, theoretically, if no one gets killed, I'm cool with it. But you can say there could be sort of backlash because whoever is the bank manager could get fired and they lose their money or their jobs or whatever for claims of incompetence or stuff like that. Like there could be, it's never going to be 100% clean. But for the most part, if they can keep, don't kill anybody and they stole the money, I'm looking the other way. I want the insurance companies to have to pay the money, theoretically, or whatever. That's just my low level assessment of it, watching a fictionalized version of the thing, but I do not condone it in real life, right? So I watched the first movie. There was hella times where the team could have just walked away. The main part that comes from my mind in the first movie, this has spoilers in it too. I'm gonna put that in the title. In the first movie, when I'm at a chick's house and a cop walks by me because he just smashed my chick, the job is off. He knows me too well. I don't know how he does, but he does, bro. This nigga is he's on to me. When he walks up to me at the restaurant, I'm calling the job off. But they go forward with it, and then the cops end up winning the movie. I spoke about this earlier on this channel. Like I did like a short video where I was saying, like, as soon as I saw the trailer, I thought it was kind of dumb for the sequel. Um, so I'm watching it, and you know, I said this in my short. I guess I got distracted for a second. I was thinking about this in my short video, saying that there would be no sequel because once he showed up to my new place talking about let me on the team, I would have shot him. I would have killed him the first moment that I got. I'd have killed him for a lot of reasons, but I would have killed him or tried to kill him because in the first movie we had an incredible heist. We planned it. Everyone had things to lose. Not everyone had a family, but some of the characters did have family members. Some of the people really needed that money for regular reasons, So all my friends pretty much died because you hounded us so much, and now you come to me saying, "Man, my pension's just not enough, bro. I think I want to be a robber." That the movie would have been over. So that was like one of the biggest damning indictments against the film, was just that part that he lets Gerald Butler in on the deal again. If he doesn't want to kill him, you're just gonna have to arrest me, dog, or I'm walking away from the deal because I'm not helping you do this. So um, But then they try to put the extra on it that he owed the Russians or something, so he had to do the heist or whatever. Whatever. That's contrived plot, um, screenwriting right there. So then the second part that was kind of crazy to me was that the gangsters that the robbers that they were working with, they took him out for one night, and they say pretty much they say if he does cocaine, he's not a cop. And I said, wow, these motherfuckers must not know about cops, So I thought that was like just the weirdest loyalty test that I've seen. That proves nothing to me. I would have never worked with him. There's no need, you know. Um, so those two things, I couldn't really get over that. And keep in mind, I said this is gonna be spoilers. So they go to there's a scene though. They go to a nightclub, and this nightclub was like the most beautiful nightclub I've ever seen. Like it kind of looked like it was like a nightclub like in Hawaii or something, like open air, like palm trees, hello, foliage and just beautiful women. I was like, bro, I want to be sitting at that bar, you know? And I don't really get that from a normal scene. Like if they're just in a nightclub that's in San Francisco or New York or whatever, you can get that anywhere. But I've never been to Hawaii or a place that looked like how this bar scene was. So I was in love with that. I was in love with the actress that was setting up the deal. I thought it was stupid that the two other men on the team, they get mad because that's his ex-girlfriend, and she's showing that she likes Gerard Butler. At that point, I would not care. Like if everyone's gonna get $10 million, um, you know, Gerard Butler can do unseemly things to my ex because that's my ex, and I'm about to use my 10 million to get a new girl. You see, I'm not tripping off the old one. He can have her, right? So that was some contrived stuff because they come back in the third act to try to add extra tension because they're trying to steal what Gerard Butler and them are stealing. So I didn't enjoy that. Um, and then just skipping ahead, um, the climax of the film, I I talked about wanting to shoot Gerard Butler. I left the film wanting to shoot 50 Cent again. He's been shot before, but I wanted to shoot him again, 10 times this time because they do this thing. Spoilers, I've said this before. Spoilers. They do this thing where they say, "Just kidding. Gerard Butler was a cop the whole time, and he tricked Ice Cube again." And I just shook my head right now. I shook my head, my dick, I shook my heart, my lungs, I shook everything in disgust at this non um, twist. They wanted to be a twist. It was stupid. I was asking them not to do that. I was like, don't do that. And they did it anyway. He betrays everybody. Then he comes to the prison to talk to Ice Cube again. And I mean, god damn, Ice Cube son don't have a shank. I'm stabbing this nigga. I'm flipping the table over. If he's dumb enough to break me out and think that he can come near me again later on or in a third movie, God forbid, I will never watch a third one. Hell no, 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 no. But God forbid, if he came, if I see those people in a trailer together, I'm gonna roll my eyes and I'm gonna shake my head because no, because I don't think that Gerard Butler or however you say his name, with all due respect, I um I don't think he's gonna bust everybody else out of jail. So you still sent my second crew of friends to jail because you lied to me. And you had hella time to back out of it because he could have just got captured in the building and said, "Oh man, they got away, man." And we could have the cops looking at him like, "Did you turn on us? Did you fall in love with those people?" He's like, "I don't know." Give him a look like, "I don't know." And maybe he meets back up with them later. or whatever, or doesn't. He goes back to being a cop, but it just I couldn't pull the trigger on that one because they set it up to where maybe Ice Cube did something. Ice Cube's son did something to save his life or something, so he owed him or whatever, you know. But that brings this review to a conclusion. I really was disgusted, um, because it goes against my whole inclination, which is I want to see the robbers. If they're nice, I want to see them get away. The same thing I felt with 21 Bridges with Chadwick Boseman. I didn't see the movie The Ambulance with Jake Gyllenhaal and the guy from Candyman. I didn't see that one. His name is Yahya Mateen Abdul or something like that. I don't know. Um, but yeah, no, I couldn't believe they go, all right, guys, you guys are getting arrested now. Like the Fast and the Furious has the decency to let them live not live, but like get away with whatever they're doing. Like no one's like Toretto, time to go to jail. It's like, come on, bro. Like, so I don't know, but thank you for listening. If you did listen, and I will talk to you guys later.